Welcome guys to my next tutorial on PHP development. This is Ankur and you are watching PHP Basics at CodeHub. In last video I told you how we can print data in PHP. There are various methods like echo, print, multiple parameterized echo and so on. So these are the some ways by which we can print the data. Now in this tutorial we will talk what are the variables in PHP and how these variables are declared, how we can use those variables. So first of all, how we can declare those variables. So again, use the same file or create another file. I will name it at variables.php. Open that file and now simply first, as usual, you open the PHP script, we close the PHP script inside. Now first of all, how we declare the variables in PHP. Unlike the other programming languages, PHP has one advantage, that we do not need to specify the data types that we are using while declaring the variables. So simply, the most important part in PHP variable is the dollar signature. Each and every variable in PHP start with this symbol. So dollar is most important thing in variable declaration. So simply you can put as dollar name is equal to Ankur. Okay, so you don't have to mention which type of data you are putting in the variable. When first time the data is put in the variable, that time only compiler comes to know that this is which type of data, and automatically that data type is assigned to the variable. So another thing, we can simply declare the integer that roll number as 23. So here automatically this roll number will be taken as integer and this will store this name. So now we can simply print these variables as echo name is equal to, how we can concat the strings, either by giving dot dollar name, again dot and double quotes, again comma, means whatever you want to put, then roll number equals to dot dollar roll number and semicolon. Okay, so now let's try it out. Localhost and PHP CodeHub. So now run our file variables.php. Here we can see name is equal to Ankur and roll number is equal to 23. Now another method we can use is just put a comma in between these variables. So just we can see this. Again we go and refresh the page. Again we can see that name is equal to Ankur, comma, roll number is equal to 23. Now I would like to tell what is the difference between this comma and dot. Now guys, let us see. First I will create another variable, that is full name is equal to Ankur dot CodeHub, and we will run this. And then we will echo dollar full name. Now let's try this one out. So you can see that Ankur CodeHub. So it is completely printing the variable. Now in this case, if we use the comma, then let's see here, it will give the error. So the difference between dot and comma is just used to combine the two strings in output, but we cannot use that to concat the two different strings. Hence we have to keep it in mind that we cannot use comma while we are concatenating two strings. So I will prefer every time whenever you are using the concatenation, better use dot in place of comma, because that will be more helpful in all places rather than using comma. Comma will create a confusion between us. Now another thing is, what are the different type of variables in PHP? So first of all, there are three types of variable. First is local variable, another is global variable, and third one is static variable. So first I will talk about the global variable. So we can see here these are two variables we have declared. Now if we write another function name, I will talk about the functions afterwards. The function that code it, and we will again declare the some variable that name is equal to code hub. Now if we print here $name, then let's find out what will be the output. No output. Sorry, we have to call the function. So sorry for my mistake. So if we call the function, we can see the code hub. So inside it will always use the local variable. Now if we do not call this method and we here use that echo $name, then it will simply print Ankur, because it will always use the global variable, because the scope of this inner variable name is in only this function. So what if you want to use the global variable inside the local variable? So there are methods to use the global variable inside the PHP, inside the function. So here, rather than using this, simply type here global $name, and now print here echo name, echo $name. Never forget guys, dollar before variable, and again call the function. Now if we run this program again, sorry, my browser is not working. So if we run this program F5, we can see that it is printing Ankur again. This is the output. So this is how the global and local variable works. Now another one is a static variable. So what is a static variable? So we can declare a static variable inside a function that, like this, we can simply put static $a is equal to 10. Okay, now we will try how the static variable works. So we will print here $a, and we will simply increment $a plus plus, and we will call this method at least 3 to 4 times. Copy, control. Okay, now let us see how does this work. So now here we can say 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. That means even being a local variable, it is acting as a global variable, because when we add a static, it becomes common to the whole script. So wherever we access the variable, it gives the value that is already assigned to the static variable $a. So guys, these are the different types of variable that we can use in the PHP programming. So now there are various data types. So what are those data types? So in next video I will talk about what are the different data types that are used in PHP. I know we don't need to declare those data types. When where type conversion takes place, that time it can give you error, so that you need to know what are the different types of data types. So guys, if you like this video, thumbs it up, subscribe to my channel and stay tuned. Thank you guys. See you in next tutorial.